Boy. So, good afternoon. If you're watching the replay, just move it around. Nice to be here. If you're just joining me, thanks for coming in. This is... Hey, nice to be here. This is my daily love scope, and I want to do one today because it's Valentine's weekend, and I'm going to do some straight talking. Happy Friday. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining in. Catchy, nice to have you here too. The Twitter, there's a broken link between Periscope and Twitter in my app that I've tried fixing. They haven't fixed it yet. So, Donna, nice to have you here too. Marion, wow, good to have you all folks here, I guess. I guess you're getting a notification, which is great because it ain't working over Twitter, just over Periscope. So I'm grateful that part's working. Nice to have you here. Thanks for sharing. And by the way, anybody who hasn't done so yet, please feel free to share this on Twitter and Periscope. And also make sure you follow me on Periscope. My name is Barry Selby, for those who don't know me. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to jump right into this because I've had a pet peeve on this for several years. This whole thing about Valentine's Day. So if you're already in a loving relationship and you're looking forward to celebrating Valentine's weekend, you probably want to ignore what I'm about to say. But if you're single and a bit put out by the Valentine's Day presentation, I have some thoughts for you and hopefully some guidance as well. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Barry Selby. I'm known as the Love Doctor. I'm number one best-selling author, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. This is the book. Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. Daniel, nice to have you here. 50 Ways to Love Your Lover is my book. It's on my website. If you go to barryselby.com/book, you can get the ebook there if you want to get it right away, or you can order the physical book that takes a few weeks because it's self-published. Or you can get the Kindle version on Amazon. So all three, and the audio version is coming this year. So that's all the information I'll give you about my business stuff. I'll tell you more about it at the back end. But I want to speak today, as I said in my title, about real love versus Valentine's Day. It's a cage match. No, it's a Donna. Nice to have you here. It's a contextual conversation about Valentine's Day. For those of you who don't know, Valentine's Day was actually mostly created by Hallmark as a commercial marketing campaign. Cupid was stolen from another pagan teaching, I believe. I'm not sure exactly the heritage stuff. Bad connections. I'm going to pop out and come back in again. If everybody else can see me okay, it may be your phone, not mine. So, and I'm on Wi-Fi, so it should be okay. So if you want to come back in, I appreciate that. So let me ask you right up front, rather than me telling you, launching right into my diatribe or my rant. What are your feelings about Valentine's Day? You can see me. Good. I'm glad you can. Yeah, England's a long way. I know, I'm from there, but I live in LA, so that's why it's still daylight for me. So what are your thoughts about Valentine's Day? And if you're single or a relationship, it's all a money scheme. Okay, that's pretty clear. I appreciate that, Heather. There's a more, I would say yes, and personally there's more I want to talk about that. Let's see what's got any thoughts. What are your thoughts about Valentine's Day? Either way, I'm not saying you should all be on one page. It is a joke. Okay, well, certainly some of the ladies have some opinions about this, which is interesting. Anyone else? Anyone else? Throw some opinions in here, please. We'll see. I'm just seeing what's coming back. Yes, no, coming? No? Well, if I don't hear any comments, I guess I'll just jump right into adding some things to that. In a relationship, every day should be Valentine's Day. Thank you. Oh, Ro, thank you for saying that. Meaning people shouldn't wait until it's B-Day to show their love. And that's a nice day. It's gotten way ridiculous. Yeah, Ro, absolutely right on it. That was actually where I was going to go, so thank you for jumping ahead. This is my pet peeve about Valentine's Day. It's only one day a year. And the standards that are presented for Valentine's Day, from cars wrapped in bows and hearts to... so Ro, I don't know. I thought you were somebody else for a second. Sorry, Ro. I know another Ro who I know on Facebook, but not through Periscope. I thought you were her. You're not. So okay. Sorry, just checking. It does feel like another day to me at the moment. Well, yeah. There's the thing. For those people who are single, Valentine's Day can be either just another day, or it can be a bit of a stab in the heart because they're feeling like left out. Because everyone who's in a relationship should be celebrating Valentine's Day, and if you're single, you're screwed. That's kind of the unspoken, statement. So. Yeah, definitely something that I feel is a lot of assumptive reasoning about this, which I'm frankly not happy about. I'm the love doctor. I should be thrilled about. Heather, nicely played. Yeah, not left out if you love yourself. Exactly. That's part of my work with my clients, by the way, is really helping them love themselves and own their own self-appreciation and support. But Valentine's Day itself has put a standard out there. I would say actually an inaccurate one, because it is giving people this propaganda, perhaps, declaration of how you should be treating your partner to qualify as a true lover. Like, Hallmark knows better than you do. Yeah, you can respond to that if you want, but I think you don't know where I am on that. It really is an interesting day. For a lot of people in a relationship, it's a wonderful highlight, except the fact that it's kind of like you got to wait all the way through a year till the next one to do it again. As was said earlier, Heather or somebody else said on this one, that this is something that should be every day, not one day a year, one day as well. So I agree with that. Michelle, nice to have you here. So I'm checking all the names because I'm seeing who's coming in. So I'm not so sure I have a solution, except to say, as was already said, make it every day. Love yourself if you're single. Do what you want. I mean, it's funny because, for example, even though I'm not practicing now, I was born Jewish, so a bunch of us friends who are Jewish go out on Christmas Day and do the Juvies, which is going to movies and going to Chinese food tradition. So is this my day job, not periscoping, but being a love doctor? Yes, I'm a relationship coach and speaker and teacher. I have no more best-selling book. It's my work. So yes, I absolutely am. This is my daytime, my day job. It's my lifestyle. It's what I am about. My passion, my purpose. And I missed the last comment that came after that. Sorry, I'm not sure. That was Heather or someone else wrote a comment I missed after that one. And what I was talking about that disappeared out of my head for a second will come back in a moment. It is a way of living in love, in relationship. And oh, that's what I was to say. Yes, thank you. I knew it would come back to me. I was doing a sidetrack saying about how the Jewish folks who agreed love should be a 365, not just one day. Exactly. The Jews do the Juvies at Christmas. You know, Jewish people get together and socially go out and go to the movies and eat Chinese food or whatever they do. I go with friends to do burgers, but that's what we do. It's almost like those people who are single should do something equivalent to that on Valentine's Day. I want to invent a new thing, which would be single celebrating or something on Valentine's Day, so we can just basically blow the whole thing away with a different way of doing things. So I'm just throwing that as an idea out into the periverse. Because why not? Why not have a different way of celebrating this day, if you're single, that is constructive? So thank you, EJ. I'm sure, EJ, if you have a name I can call you by. Raneem? Raneem, okay. So that's kind of where I would say, I want to say, put this is really for the single folks out there to have appreciation for who you are. People put too much into holidays, enjoy life and love every day. Exactly, yes, totally. And if you're single or in a couple, don't treat Valentine's Day as anything other than just an opportunity to express love, period. If you're single, express love in your own life, in your own friendships, family life, etc. If you're in a couple, you can do it for the family. If you're a couple as well as everything else, because it shouldn't stop just with your partner. Valentine's Day is about love. Why not use it to show your love more vividly and more overtly than you normally do? And then when you do that, take the rest of the days up a notch so they all become that. Yes, agreed. Definitely recommend that. So true love is not dependent upon, for those people who have this theory. So it sounds like most people watching this scope are on the same page as me, so that's fine. You're not going to need this. But some people may be watching this scope or be looking at the replay this is going to surprise you. True love is not defined by or saved up for or created by Valentine's Day. You are unlikely to, can't say it can't happen, but you're unlikely to meet that special someone at some event on Valentine's Day where your life is totally transformed and changed. It has happened, but it's not the likelihood. So get over it. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, enjoy being you, and attract what you want wherever it shows up. Because if you think that it won't happen on Valentine's Day, if you think that it's only going to happen on Valentine's Day, that means one day a year you're likely to find love. That's pretty sad. Don't recommend it. So I think that's really what I wanted to say. I just wanted a quick rant about Valentine's Day because I felt it in my awareness today. So thank you, Heather, for inviting your followers, and I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna do it. I've got to do another scope in a minute. I'm actually doing 3 things at once right now. I'm going to take care of some videos I shot, and then also going to do a scope here. People are often depressed on holidays, yeah, and for some people, they get depressed around this love weekend because they're not in love, because they're looking for love out there, not in here. Just saying. I am. Yeah, I'm also going to do I've got to do a scope for the Perry Dudes. Going to do a love scope for the a legacy scope. Excuse me, a daily assignment for the Perry Dudes. I'll do that one shortly. But I just wanted to do a quick scope here to say hi and do my quick, like, Valentine's Day, it's not what you think it is. And I would say, frankly, if everybody stopped buying Valentine's Day cards, it would put Hallmark into their place. Because you buy cards all the time. Sending cards about love and relationship out every week, every day, if you got that sort of budget and want to do that. But truthfully, Valentine's Day is nothing special. Birthdays, yes. Christmas, maybe. Make a card. There you go, even that. Make something creative, something. Buy flowers every week, not just on Valentine's Day. If Valentine's Day is your highlight, I'd reevaluate your viewpoint on love. It should be a daily practice. There, that's my message for the day. Love is a... Michelle, nice to have you here. Love is a 24/7, 365 experience, not just one day a year. Clear? So I want to make sure that was kind of the you saw a card for $8. My God, what was it? Covered in felt? Damn, an $8 card. That is ridiculous. Yeah. So here's my mandate for everybody watching: don't buy any Valentine's Day cards. Make something instead, or create a video card, or do some online thing like that. So I would say do that. Much more fun. Yeah, it's something that is it's so what's the word I'm looking for? It's so amusing and scary sometimes to look at what people are choosing into with that. So, and it starts with you. You have to love yourself first before you can expect any another to love you. Exactly, Ro. You're right on it. I'm presuming, Ro, that's how you say your name. Is it just Ro or is it Rolo? Okay, I'll call you Rolo. Absolutely, it is. Agreed. So, hi Debbie, nice to have you here. Yeah, Ro is fine. Yeah, well, because my friend's name is Ro, so I mean that's why I get in my head that way. He's also does yoga and a bunch of other stuff and hoop, circus performing too. Yeah, love yourself, 24/7 job. The practice I give my clients, and I just gave it to somebody on the phone on Skype earlier, is to take 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening and look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. Say it till you get it. Say it till you feel it. Say it till you mean it. Do that every day and see what happens. Not just on Sunday, on Valentine's Day, but every day, and see what happens. So that's it. That was really my point. You hug yourself every day. Good. That's a start. That's a smart move. What will that do? It will open up your heart. It will reconnect your love to yourself. You blow yourself a kiss too. I love it, Michelle. It's beautiful. Self-love is the first discipline, I would say, in some ways. It's a vital piece of how do you own who you are, love who you are, appreciate who you are. And as Rose said earlier, I think Rose said it, that you can't love anybody else really until you love yourself. You look for something to love out there, it's to fill a gap you have in here that you haven't healed first. So learn to love yourself fully, completely, and caringly, so you can then attract somebody out there who can match that, and then you can be mirroring back to each other. That is the way to love properly. That's true love, as I said before. So yes, true, exactly. Any other thoughts? I was feeling this bouncing around, but I'm just checking where everybody is. Any more input for my scope? Yes, no, it's quiet. It's funny, I'm watching the numbers go up and down, people are coming and going, which is interesting. It's kind of like a drive-by, but there are actually some good folks in here, which I'm enjoying. Nice to meet you too, Michelle. Thanks for being here. Try to think if I saw you in the Perigos. Were you in the Perigos group? I'm trying to, not just curious, kind of seeing who's where. So, well, thank you, Ro. I appreciate your input as well. Thanks for being here in my scope. And again, if you aren't already following me, please make sure you do. Tap on the little guy in the corner and then pick up my profile and tap follow me. You're in Perigos, that's what I thought. Yeah, I've watched some of it, because being being one of the leaders in Perry Dudes, I'm very much now supporting the Perry Girls because you're helping us out, we're helping you out. It's all this, give and take. Oh, you met with Dr. G? Ah, yes, Dr. G, of course. Yeah, he's quite something. I'm glad he's in the Perry Dudes as well. There's some great men coming into our group, which I'm loving. And we're starting to grow the group. It's a few people every day, but we're starting to build up steam and pick up because I know the Perry Girls did that, and now look at you, 10,000 women. It's amazing. So we're working on getting, well, let's work on our first 1,000 men. That'd be a good start. We're only 160, 150 right now, but we're getting going. So anyway, speaking of which, I need to do my scope for the Perry Dudes. Today one is about what is it I want to have as my legacy. So I'll be back on Periscope as soon as I finish this scope. I'll be back on again pretty much a few minutes after that to do another scope about that. So if there's any other questions, thoughts, comments, insights in this scope, otherwise I'll let you guys go and then come back in again in a few minutes. Any thoughts, questions? No? Love seeing the men scoping. Yeah, yesterday's past the cast was actually it was a very cool one. I was on the Monday one that didn't do yesterday. I think I'm on next week, I'm not sure. But the past the cast topics have been interesting, and yesterday's was a good one. And actually, our daily assignment yesterday was 3 things we would teach our younger self. So I actually did a daily scope earlier yesterday. There was a daily assignment. So yeah, it's a powerful message everyone needs to hear. Well, Ro, please share out the replay. I appreciate you sharing it and telling people, and send them my way. What's today's topic? What's today's topic? Today's topic is true love versus Valentine's Day. If you want to find out more about me, look at my scopes. Ro, if you want to check out my previous scopes, by the way, since you just came by it, all my scopes are saved on Catch. So catch.me/barryselby, that's where you find my archives. All right. And my site is barryselby.com. So, on your dudes. Oh, on the dudes, the daily assignment today is what do we want to be our legacy? Yesterday's scope that I did a broadcast privately on, or separately on, because I wasn't part of the past the cast. Past the cast was if you could share one thing with your younger self, what would it be? A daily assignment, which was for everybody, not just for the people in the past the cast, was 3 things you'd love to teach your younger self. So it's a similar theme, but there was 3 instead of 1. Today's, which I'm going to do as soon as I finish this scope, is what do you want your legacy to be? And I have a pretty good idea. So I'm back on again in a moment doing that scope as soon as I finish this one. And for Ro and anybody else who's just joining me, check out my where's my this is my website, easy to figure out, barryselby.com, and check out my offerings there. But again, if you want to watch my archives and my broadcasts on Periscope, there are a bunch of good stuff. The last few weeks have been pretty busy, and I did hit my 300th scope beginning of the week. So there's about 280 or so up on Catch. So you go to catch.me/barryselby, you can see my stuff there. All right? So I think that's about it. If you're looking for coaching in love and support and having amazing relationships, I do offer that. It's my business, my work, my service. So barryselby.com, so you find out more information. And that is about it, I think. And there's no hearts getting no comments. I guess you guys are all just enjoying the end of the scope. Yeah, thank you. I got really busy when I started getting the scope in the second time. The first time I did a few and then stopped. Actually, no. The first time I did a couple, did nothing. Then the second time I got on, hey Gail, nice to have you here again. Second time I got on scope, I did about 6 or 7, then stopped again. And then I started a 30-day challenge in late August. And that started the roll. And now I'm over 300, yeah. Yeah, late scope for you, it is, isn't it? Nighttime. I just had a Skype call with a new client in Hong Kong. A whole different time zone. That's like, and it was 2:30 my time, 6:30 a.m. her time. Amazing. Yeah, I'm loving the fact that I can coach my clients internationally. That's a very cool feeling, because it's like, it'd be a shame to have my skills limited by boundaries physically, geographically, and location. It's like, no, it's not fun. So yes, that was kind of a cool experience to have a Skype call with Hong Kong. That was like, wow. It was kind of cool. So thank you for joining me, Gail. I'm actually signing up, so if you want to watch Global Audience, indeed, if you want to watch the replay, yeah, because I don't want to break down everything we just said, because we covered some good stuff in this scope. If you want to go back and watch the replay, it'll be up live in a moment, and because I have to do another Periscope broadcast soon, it's 3:40, yeah. I'm going to do my Perry Dudes daily assignment as well. So So it's good to see you, Gail. We were going to talk one of these days, so maybe we should do a Skype call since you're not quite 16 hours ahead. You're only 8. We'll chat one of these days, in person over Skype, not in person physically, but over Skype. So let's set that up one of these days, shall we? And talk about law of attraction stuff. So thank you all for joining me, and I haven't seen any other comments or questions, so I think we're wrapping up. Oh, you just lost connection, Gail? Okay, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard my comment. Yeah, let's go. Okay, good. Just checking. As is true for all of my social media stuff. Thank you, Ro. Have a blessed Friday yourself. For all my social media stuff, Barry Selby is pretty much how you find me. So on Skype, I am Barry Selby as well. All right. So thank you again for watching. Thanks for being on my scope. Watch the replay if you're coming in late. Please share it out. Have a great time. Gail, are you having connection issues? It's like bouncing back in again. It's very odd. Okay. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, so it would seem. I don't know. That's okay. That's why it's pretty good to watch the replay, because you'd miss stuff if I was trying to teach you now. Watch the replay in your own time, as it were. Okay, I'm going to get going. Daniel, you came back in again. Okay, you ran over as well and you bounced back in. So I'm signing off now. Watch the replay if you're just getting in here and you missed the rest of it. And I'll be back on again for a scope about legacy. Ooh, that'll be fun. In a couple of minutes. All right? This is getting silly, Gail. Keep bouncing around. Okay, you have a great night too, and a great afternoon. And Michelle, remember, there's an email in your inbox. Have you seen it yet? Have a look at it if you haven't already. So I want to support you. All right, folks, have a great night. Gail, keep playing with those connections. Yeah, good night, Gail. Get some rest. I'll see you again soon. Take care. All right? Bye.